Hello, welcome once again down onto the tech desk, and in today's video I've got an accessory for your Meta Quest 3 headset, and it's this. So this is the Globular Cluster F3 magnetic facial interface for the Quest 3. It says on the box here that this is the standard for the Halo straps. Yes, it is. We're going to be looking at that, but I've also got the wider for the stock straps as well, so we're going to look at both of them today. And essentially what it is so this part of your Quest 3, where you put your face touches the thing, we're going to be replacing the stock one with the Globular Cluster version. So I've got the Bobo VR S3 Pro on here. I'm actually going to take this off, but there's something I want to talk to you about this, because I think this works brilliantly if you've got this headset, and I will talk about why later, but for the purposes of the video it's just easier if I take this off, because then we can properly see the fascia there. So in this video I want to tell you who I think this is for, and the unique kind of the USP, the unique selling point of this fascia. I think this is for someone who shares their headset. So if you have maybe 2 or 3 people in the family and you can't afford to buy each one a Quest because they are quite expensive, but you don't want to share the same fascia, you can with this, because look, it pops off magnetically. Okay, so it straps on magnetically. So if you're using it brilliant. You might want to change to someone else, pop that on, and they can pop their own fascia on. So that's who I think this would be brilliant for. So let me talk you through the product first of all then. So here we have a plastic bit here. So what you do is you have your kind of base plate. So you would take your Quest headset and you would take this plastic bit off. It's only a few clips all around the edge. You literally just pull it off, and this is the globular cluster piece. This goes on no matter what, so this will stay on your headset. Okay, so you put it on, only one way really for it to go on. Push it on, and then you just clip it. I found it clipping it kind of down there, round to the side and up the top, and you'll hear it all clip in. Okay, all the way around, and we're all nicely clipped in, and then that's it. Okay, so that's it for everyone. That stays in there, and if you look on here, it has these magnets around here of where things can get attached to it. So if we move over to the fascia itself, this is the normal one with the normal pads. You get another one, so you get another one that's exactly the same with just a different pad on it, and you also get a third one, so you get 3 different fascias, and these all clip on magnetically. Okay, so like that one, so you can play away like that. Someone have that one, take that off, pop that one on, take that one off, pop that one on, and they all stay on nice and magnetic, even so much so I can hold it on just the head strap, and that's where it stays on. That's how strong the magnets are. But also you get these two. So these two are kind of intermediary brackets as well, so you can have them extended out from the face. So for me, I don't have that. I wear glasses, but I have these, which are Hans VR lenses. These are prescription lenses to me. If you haven't got any, I seriously recommend these. Are absolutely brilliant. It just means I don't have to wear glasses. But if you do wear glasses and you find that that is a little bit close to the lens for your liking, for your glasses, you can add 1 or 2 of these. So we get a bracket, snap that on, and as you can see there, it kind of just extends it by about, I'd say, just under ½ a centimetre from there, and then you pop that off. Okay, again, if you look, you're pulling this off. You're not pulling that second bracket off, but if you need to, you just hold the bracket and pull it off. Okay, so I've got both brackets off there, put them back on, and then I've just got one there. If you need it, this super one, so you can have 2 brackets, which means it's a good 1½ centimetres before you even get to your fascia. This is quite a distance. I've tried it with both of these on. You do sit quite a way back, as you can see there. So for me personally, I would have, with glasses, I would just have 1 bracket on, but without glasses, no brackets on. Now let's go through the fascias then, because I absolutely love this one. This is the Ice Silk. I love it. I just think it's so cool, comfy. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. If you have a look at the material there, I absolutely love this one. So when I'm choosing a fascia, I get this one. This is my one, and then other people can choose whichever one they want out of these 2. This one, this isn't leather, but it kind of looks like it and it feels like it a little bit. It's that fake leather stuff, you know what I mean. That is nice and comfy all the way around. And then this one, this is more of kind of just like a padded but more rougher material. I'd say it's in between the smoothness of the fake leather and the ice silk kind of material, nice and padded. So the way I described them was this one, if you're going to sweat on this one blocks out the sweat, this one soaks up the sweat, and this one kind of does a mixture of the two. It blocks out a little bit, but it soaks up a little bit. So we have 3 here, and if you see, they are quite thin, okay, so only a couple of centimeters thin. You can, which was what on the box, you can get larger versions, which is these. So we have the ice silk there, this one, which is the padded one, and then we have like the fake leather one. This is bigger. So they say that these ones are for the wider or the stock or the elite strap, and the smaller ones are for the standard or halo style straps. Personally, I have the Bobo SVR. I don't have the halo ones, but I prefer these ones that are the thinner. But the way you change them is, let's get this one. So this one, what you do is they're just Velcroed on. So you pull that one off, and then you want to put that one on. The way I do it is I get the middle, so about there, and then I push that onto the middle of there. So let's push it right to the top so we can show you. And then push it all the way around, and then all the way around there like that. As you can see, it's a lot wider there when it goes up around the head. As you can see, a lot there. Let's pop this smaller one back on. Again, pick in the middle of there, pressing that on, and then just working your way around. And then if you look on each of these, you have these nose pieces in here. I keep these on. I never used to like nose pieces when I was using the Quest 1 and 2. I never really liked them, but now I've got used to them. I kind of use it all the time now, but these are completely removable, okay? You can just pop these off if you want to. Dead simple to put on and off, so you don't have to have them on if you don't want to. Right, what I wanted to do is I want to tell you, if you have this strap, the one with the fan, okay, the S3 Pro, I wanted to show you something. So that's on now, so this is how I have it. And if you know, with the Pro, it has a fan and it blows down there. If I grab one of my fascias and I pop it on, okay, so there we go, it's on. Look there, see that gap there? That really helps. So that air flows around there. I did have a fascia that was covering up underneath there, and some of the air was blowing out of this way, and it would go down into here, which is fine, but it was all going down there. With this one, some of the air does go down into the front, enough to anti-fog your lenses inside, but also when it flows out of there and it crosses your face, it really made a difference with the fan having a gap there. The air gets to your face and to your head a lot better when there's a gap there. I tried it with the thicker one. I mean, it was better, but it still would block. Okay, can you see that? So without the fan there, without the fascia and then the fascia there, it just blocks it a little bit too much. So I think if you've got the Bobo S3 Pro with the fan, I think this fascia interface is going to be brilliant for you. If you are wearing these, the difference between having the thin one and the thicker one, I didn't really tell a difference really, to be honest. If you put one of these on and straight into my head, I wouldn't be able to tell you if I was wearing the thick one or the thin one, so I shouldn't worry about it too much. It's entirely up to you which one you go for, but I can't see you having an issue with either the smaller one. The big one might get in the way if you're having one of the other straps, but you can't go wrong with the smaller one. And for me, ice silk, I just love it. I just think it's so comforting, so cooling. I think it's perfect, but like I'm saying, you get all 3. Pop that one on. It's going to be brilliant for families. If kids are sharing these and they don't want to use the same strap, they have their own one. Get it off, swap it over, and away you go straight away. Just think it's brilliant for people who share the Quest. So I'll leave links down below where you can get hold of this. This is my go-to fascia for the Quest, especially with the Bobo S3 Pro as well. Go and have a look. I'll leave links down below where you can get hold of this. You can't really go wrong with this. The Globular Cluster F3 fascia mount. Brilliant name for a company, Globular Cluster. Brilliant product. Really pleased with that. If I had to choose a negative, I think probably the only one is I'd never quite be sure whether I wanted the small one or the large one. But as I said, if you go for the small one, I don't think you can go wrong over the large one. And also maybe I'd probably, like we are fighting over the ice silk one, I'd like to have been able to choose 3 ice silks maybe instead of these, because no one uses the leather one. it's these two that get used the most. But really, that's about it. Okay, I hope that's been of use for you. Brilliant product. Go and have a look. I'll leave links down below of where you can get hold of these. And until the next video, bye-bye.